I'm here on the bus stop outside of White City tube station or subway station waiting for a bus towards Putney, bus 220. And as you can see, there's some road works. There's always some sort of road work in the streets and in the roads of London. As you can see on our left hand side, there is some road work and the road is closed. And now I think we're going to enter the main lane. I think we're going to, the red lights, we're going to be held by the red lights. There is a nice looking park in the middle of the road. On our right hand side you can see okay, we are turning very smoothly here. Look at the driver's skills, they're amazing. I don't think so I can do that, because when you are on upper deck you feel like that you're gonna hit something, but you're always in safe hands. We are here in 20-mile zone. Most of the roads in London are 20-mile zone. You can see those signs on the road. It means you can't drive more than 20 miles an hour. There are shops on either side of the road. As you can see, we are held here by the red lights. Oh, did you hear that noise? Those are the branches of the trees hitting bus windows. Because when you're on double decker, it's most likely or more likely to be hit by the branches on the windows. It can be scary sometimes. There are shops and cafes on left hand side, and there are some shops on the right hand side. Beautiful trees all around, and that's the police car. It looks like there's a park. Yeah, there's a nice looking park in front of us. It looks like a rich area, because when you go to richer areas, they tend to have nicer and cleaner roads. That's, on our left hand side, that seems like another park or probably some sports center, a private sports center probably. The roads are quite busy, and you can see there's a lot of traffic all around. There are 2 lanes in one direction and 1 lane from the opposite direction, and there's another police car. Without any siren, perhaps? No, there were some sirens there. And I think on our right hand side, that's the police station. Yeah, I think there's a bus coming from the opposite direction. As you can see, it's quite busy. We are here in the bus stop, and there's a van trying to reverse, and I think our driver is kind enough to give him some space. Kendall. Obviously, without this kind of cooperation, you would be standing still. Yeah. Okay, he successfully managed to reverse. And we are on our way. It's saying towards Fulham and Putney Bridge. We are going towards Putney Bridge. We are held here by the red lights, and now we are about to move. It feels so complicated driving in London roads. Okay, looks like this bus station is underneath the buildings or surrounded by the buildings. A very peculiar looking bus station. And even here they have red lights. Nice one. Okay, it's a 10-mile zone. There's a bus coming. It's number 9 going towards Aldwych. Yeah, there's some great universities in Aldwych. London School of Economics, King's College. The reason why I know because I went to one of the universities there. So this is the bus station. As you can see, there are buses all around. And that's the bus stop. There are some buses on the right on standby. Yeah, this bus station is surrounded by the buildings. Okay, this bus went on the left, and there are a bus, as you can see, in front of us. I think we're gonna go where this van is going. Oops! No! Okay, yeah, we didn't hit the ceiling. Nice one. We're gonna go through this narrow road, and there is a bridge flyover in front of us. I think we're gonna go straight ahead. I think underneath this flyover. This is Hammersmith Broadway. You see, these vehicles are not going on the bus lane because if they do, they're gonna get some hefty penalties for that. But then in some places they're allowed to go on the bus lane. Here we have a French bilingual nursery. Yeah, as I was saying, vehicles are not allowed to go on bus lane, but there are some places they can go. Okay, this building on our left-hand side, that's Charing Cross Hospital, and there are some people waving to driver to stop the bus. We're gonna pick up some passengers. And what is that building? Not sure, to be honest, but looks like an old building. Probably 1920s style building. Not sure. And this looks like a cafe, I think. Okay, there's another park on our left hand side, and this area seems to be a nicer area. As you can see, the roads are cleaner, and we have a beautiful park on our left hand side. Well, it looks good. It's a 20-mile zone. There are leaves on the road. It's not fall, it's still August. It's still British summer, but somehow the leaves have fallen. What is that? Glass house? Glass house. Not sure what exactly is that. We have a cyclist in front of us, moving slowly and calmly, riding on his bike calmly and smoothly. Tax assist. Okay, no one likes taxation. There's a steady flow of traffic on the roads. That's a nice looking glass building, probably built in the past 15 years. We are approaching Putney Bridge now, and that's Premier Inn, a hotel. Okay, as you can see, today is quite grim day. It's quite grey, so there's no reflection of sunlight on the water, and hence water looks kind of brownish. Not a pretty sight, but on a beautiful sunny day, River Thames looks good. So this is Putney Bridge, one of the bridges on the River Thames. I'm not exactly sure how many bridges are on the River Thames, connecting one side of the river to the other, but it's one of them. Some people are jogging and the roads are quite busy. There's a black cab in front of us. Brazilian steakhouse. Looks like there's a Brazilian community around this area. Or maybe Portuguese. Looks like this left-hand side is taken by that restaurant. So we have parked cars on one side of the road. We are using the middle lane, and from the opposite direction there's a really long queue of different types of vehicles and buses. We are approaching a railway bridge, an old railway bridge, probably built, God knows, 90 years ago or more than 100 years ago. Did you just see that small zebra crossing? Park Life, nice looking building. Okay, this is another park, and there are residential houses on the right hand side. And we are approaching another railway bridge. Looks like there are plenty of railway bridges in this part of London. I think these are office buildings on our left-hand side. Self-storage. What's that in front of us? Chelsea CRS. Okay, there are some cars on the roof. Okay, what they're doing there? Chelsea CRS. Okay, that's Chelsea Cars. Okay, if you want to buy your cars, probably is one of those places where you can get one. And I think that's a church on our left-hand side. And I think we are on the bridge. We are one of the, I think this is a bridge, probably I'm wrong, who knows. There are 4 lanes, and I think 3 lanes are going in one direction towards left, and we will be turning right. Yeah, we will be turning right here. You know, as you can see, yeah, the roads here are quite narrow, but yeah, as long as there's a nice system, it works. Okay, homeware, household. If you want to buy your stationery and things, yeah, that's the place to go. We're gonna go through this narrow road. And as you can see, there's plenty of traffic all around. And that's a lorry. Nice one. Yep. A lorry driver can manage to drive on these roads. So here we have Southside. Yeah. So Southside Shopping Center used to be the largest indoor shopping center back in 1970s. but now I think it's the 5th largest in London. We are turning right here. I think we are approaching the last stop of the bus. When you are on double decker, you know, on the upper deck, it feels like, you know, the bus is gonna hit one of the buildings in front of us, or God forbid, you know, it's gonna hit someone, you know, on the road. But no, these drivers are very experienced drivers. Which way we gonna turn? Okay, we are turning left, and that looks like a nice cafe on the right hand side. And I think this is our last stop. A beautiful place to stop. A beautiful place for the bus stop.